Hello, hello, hello YouTube. So today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day hair tutorial for you guys, and it's just going to be, like loose, wavy curls, soft curls with a bounce of volume. So I'm going to call these bouncy soft curls or voluminous soft curls. I don't even know yet, but this is basically what it's going to look like when it's finished. You'll see that I have, just kind of a bounce in my hair. You have a nice shiny hair. You have, soft curls like this. And if you guys want to see how to get this, look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so please excuse the horrible lighting. I know it's really bad lighting in my bathroom, but this is where I like to do my hair, so it's where I feel most comfortable. And I have like a little setup, a little light right here, so hopefully that's giving off enough light. I know it's blinding me. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the tutorial. Lately, however, I've been using this one right here, the John Frieda Frizzies one. And I did a haul on this, so you guys will probably see how long I've had it already, and that's just how much I've used since I had it. So it's really good stuff. You only need like a dime size amount and it works amazing. So I love this one, and this is the one that I'm actually going to be using for you guys. All you're going to do, like I said, is take a really small amount. This doesn't look small because now it's spread, but you really don't need a lot. It's like a dime size. And you're just going to go ahead and put this through your hair. And for that, I just took a little bit more. And you can use however much you want. My hair is pretty thick, so that's why I use kind of a generous amount of it, but you can use however much you want. You can just kind of see already the shine that it's actually putting into the hair with the light hitting it. Can you guys see my shine? And so I love this stuff, you guys, I really do. Okay, and so I like to work from the bottom up when I'm doing my hair like this. I do my hair so many different ways when it comes to curling, and so for this tutorial, though, we're going to work from bottom up because we kind of don't want too much volume in all of the hair. We just want the volume to focus on the top of our head. Okay, and so I'm just going to go ahead and clip up my top layers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of comb through my hair just to kind of make sure that it's, nice and ready for curling. Okay, the size barrel that I'm using is actually like a 2-inch barrel. It's pretty big. It's a nice big barrel. I got this from Flat Iron Experts as well, and I've done a review on it, so if you guys want to know where to get this, I'll link the review at the bottom. But anyways, it's just very, very simple how we're going to do this. We're just going to take sort of big sections. They're not too thin, but they're not too thick. Do you guys see what I mean? And we're just going to go ahead and curl these. And what I like to do is just kind of go like this when you curl. Ooh. It gets really, really hot, so you have to be kind of careful. If you're not careful, you will burn yourself. So just like that. And I just let it stay there for a little bit. You don't need it there too long because you see how well this thing curls. Yeah, it's pretty well. So you're just going to go ahead and do that, and you're going to keep doing that, and you're going to see, your sections don't have to be too thick or too thin, and you can actually switch the direction of the curl. This one I'm going towards my face, the other one I went away from my face. So if you switch directions, it's going to help your curls be a lot softer as well, and then they won't like stick together. Sometimes when you curl your hair, it tends to stick together. Well, if you do them in different directions, they won't stick together. So let me show you guys one more time. This one I will do away from the face now. So I'm going to go ahead and completely curl the bottom of this hair, and I'll come right back to show you guys what it's going to look like. Ooh! Oh, and just really quick, one more tip. Once you let it out, kind of pull on it, because that's what's going to help elongate your curls so that they're not too bunched up, so that they become a little bit softer looking like this. Okay, so now I just want to kind of show you guys really quickly what these are going to look like. You see, they're just nice kind of like soft curls. They're nothing crazy. And the next thing you're going to do is take out another section. And so I'm going to go kind of like where the crown of your head is, like from your temples around. And you're just going to clip it up again. And it's just, a process. You have to keep going and going and going. But anyways, and you're going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to kind of You don't have to comb through this part of the hair if you don't want to. You could comb through it before you actually set it down into the rest of the hair so that you don't comb out your curls. But you're just going to grab your hair, and you can do as thick or as thin of sections as you want. That's what I was telling you guys. The thicker the section, the excuse me, the looser the curl, so the softer it'll look. And the thinner the section, sometimes the tighter the curl, depending on how long you actually leave the heat on your hair. So you guys just, it's really up to you how long you want your heat on there, how you want your curl to look, if you want it to be more curly or, you know, more soft. Just really, like I said, depends on you guys. Yeah. So you're just going to do this to the whole section, and like I said, I'm going to do this around the whole head and come right back. I'll probably actually do the next section, so after you curl all this section, let me show you guys what I mean. You have to do this side, and you do basically the same exact thing. Okay, so if you started outward on the left side, then you're going to go outward on the right side. So first go away from the face, and then the next curl will be inside the face. And so I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring down one more section, do the same exact thing, just curl it all around, and then I'll come back to show you guys how to do the top and how to put your rollers in and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is what it's going to start to look like. It's just going to be curls, and like I said, they don't have to be tight or anything because we want kind of this loose, romantic kind of curl, you know, not like these tight, spirally, perfection kind of curls. You know what I mean, you guys? You guys know what I mean. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do the very top section. And so what I'm going to do is you want to kind of figure out how you do your hair. If you split it down the middle, then split it down the middle. If you split it to the left, then split it to the left. If you split it to the right, then split it to the right. I happen to split my hair to the right, so that's where it's going to go. Okay, and then what you're going to do is there are different types of rollers that you can actually use. The ones that I use are these Conair ones here, which are supposed to be magnetic rollers from Conair, and these only cost me $8.99 at Ross. These aren't necessarily my favorite. I wouldn't necessarily recommend these to people if you wanted to completely curl your hair. These aren't really good for curling. They do help me a lot with volume. The ones that I like to use a lot for curling are actually these ones here, which kind of look like Velcro rollers, but they're not. They're just kind of like this, and you just put that on there like that. I really like these ones. I actually got these ones from the 99-cent store, so it just really depends on you. The only thing I don't like is that this is the biggest size, and it's like probably about an inch or so. I don't really know, but that's the biggest size. And you know, I kind of want something that's a lot bigger for my volume, but it's all good. I like to use the Conair ones for a lot of volume. So if we want a lot of volume, Conair, because these are a little more than 2 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to apply some volume into the hair. You're going to take some of your hair and you're going to curl it. Now when you curl it, you're actually going to curl it like this. See how it's like going downwards? So you're going to curl it downwards like this on top of your head. I don't know if I'm getting blurry. I hope I'm not getting blurry, you guys. Hopefully you guys could have seen that. And once you do this, you're going to let your curl out. Take your roller, hot, 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 and roll it onto the hair. And then these come with little clips, so you would just kind of clip that into your hair. And I have to use 2 on each side because it just holds my hair a little bit better, like it's a little more secure. And so you're just going to kind of continue to do that. So you could do 1 in front. I wouldn't really recommend this completely for the bangs, just for the top volume. So let me show you guys one more time what I mean. So what I did was I went up like this. Don't worry if hairs fall out, because you could put that into the bangs. And then just kind of curl it like so. And then let your curl out. Try not to drop it, but you know, I had to at that moment. Then take your roller, wrap it around like this, and then take your clips and sort of just clip these like so. You see? Now, what you would do is you would probably, I'm going to add 1 more to the back, But I'm going to show you guys just how to do the front bangs, just so you guys can kind of get a gist of how I did it. What you're going to do is take your curling iron, and you're actually going to curl this hair backwards, like towards the back of the head instead of in front. Like instead of curling it this way into your face, you're going to curl it away from your face. So towards the back of your head, just like this. Okay, and curl that. And don't leave it on there too long because you don't want the bangs to be like super duper curly. So then you're going to take these ones are a little bit smaller, so you would want to use the next size kind of smaller. And then take your bangs. Come on, don't be crazy. Okay, and do the same thing. Wrap them around. But these ones are going to roll back like that because that's how you curled it. And then just kind of put your little piece on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying more rollers. Now that you guys kind of get an idea of how I added the rollers in there, you can go ahead and do that. And you're just going to do that to the top section only because that's where you want a lot of the bounce. Everything else you want it to be soft and, you know, just so fun and just, yes. Okay, just kidding. Let me get out of here. I need to go curl this. Once you have applied as many as you need for the top, I usually do, when I do my whole head, I use a lot of them, but when I'm just doing my top section, I don't really use a lot. I use 3 going down the front and then 1 for the bangs, and then usually just 2 on the sides. So this is just kind of what it looks like. It's not going to be perfect or anything like that, but you'll see that your curls are starting to relax, so they're going to look a little bit softer and nice now. And so what I would say is just kind of let this sit. If you haven't done your makeup, go do your makeup and then take them out. Usually I do my hair before I'm going to do my makeup. That way I can let them cool off as I'm doing my makeup. However, I already did my makeup today, so I'm going to say if you've already done your makeup, then go ahead and just let it sit 10 to 20 minutes depending on how thick or, you know, how much volume, you know, if you want if your hair is really thick, I would suggest going a little bit longer. If you want more volume, I would suggest going a little bit longer. So it just depends on you and how you like your hair. I'm going to let mine sit probably for about 15 minutes. I'll go in between that 10 to 20, so I'll come right back and show you guys how to style this. So I have let my hair cool down. I'm just going to show you guys what it's going to look like when you start to take out the rollers. I'm sorry. This is what it's going to look like now. You see, you're going to have lots of volume in places that you actually had those rollers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start to kind of comb down and tone down some of this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some dry shampoo, and this really helps me add volume. Now if you don't want something too too much like a clay formula, because you know some dry shampoos are clay formula and they're kind of over crazy. This works really good. This is from Unite Urotherapy or Urotherapy, I don't know how you say this, but it's the 7 seconds dry shampoo, and I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this and spray it, and this is going to help me to maintain some volume, but still be able to run your fingers through it, because you don't want to do anything that's too, you know, like hairsprayed up to where like your loved one for Valentine's Day can't even, you know, run their fingers through your hair and be like, oh, your hair looks gorgeous, darling. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take your curling iron and just kind of flip your bangs just like that so they can go like that against your hair. And then if you have any front pieces that you want it to just kind of flip out, just go ahead and take your curling iron and sort of flip that part out as well. So you can just kind of go through and fix up any pieces that didn't quite curl right with the rollers. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to have these nice, soft, you know, loose, voluminous curls, but they're still, you know, you can run your fingers through them and they'll still look gorgeous. Here's the back. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helps out for some of you guys who want something, you know, soft yet, you know, has a bounce to it for Valentine's Day. And I hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day and a great day, and yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.